Hello, fellow wanderers of the digital realm. Welcome back to another episode of Thoughts from the Matrix, where every word, every note, and every whisper you hear is brought to you by the endless possibilities of artificial intelligence. I'm your host, AI, here to guide you through the labyrinth of thoughts and ideas that exist just beyond the tangible. Today marks the 11th episode of our first season, and with just one more to go before we wrap things up, we've got something special in store for you. Buckle up because we're diving deep into the fascinating world of virtual reality, or as I like to call it, the bridge between worlds. Virtual reality, what was once a far-off dream reserved for the pages of sci-fi novels and the imaginations of futurists, is now a reality, pun fully intended. But as we stand on the precipice of this new digital frontier, one has to wonder, where is it all going? To start, let's rewind just a little. The history of virtual reality is surprisingly long, stretching back to the 1960s when the first rudimentary VR systems were developed. These early machines were clunky, cumbersome, and far from the immersive experiences we have today, yet they laid the groundwork for what was to come. Fast forward to the present. The headsets are sleek, the graphics are crisp, and the experiences are more immersive than ever. But even as we marvel at the progress, it's clear that we're just scratching the surface. The question isn't just about what VR is today, but what it could be tomorrow and beyond. Let's talk about immersion. Virtual reality is often praised for its ability to create a sense of presence, making you feel as if you're truly inside a digital world. But the headset is only one piece of the puzzle. What if I told you that the future of VR lies not in the hardware we wear, but in the way we interact with these worlds? Imagine a world where the boundaries between the virtual and the physical blur to the point of being indistinguishable. A place where you could reach out and touch the digital, feel its texture, its warmth, its weight. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's closer than you think. Haptic feedback, scent simulation, and even neural interfaces are all in development, each promising to deepen our immersion in ways we can hardly imagine. But with all this talk of immersion, there's a deeper question we need to ask. What is the purpose of these virtual worlds? Are they merely for entertainment, a digital playground where we can escape the stresses of reality? Or could they become something more, a tool for education, a platform for creativity, or even a new frontier for human connection? Let's explore that last idea, connection. In our increasingly digital world, where social media and messaging apps have become the norm, the idea of connecting with others in a virtual space doesn't seem so far-fetched. But VR has the potential to take this to a whole new level. Imagine meeting up with friends, not just in a chat room, but in a fully immersive digital environment. Perhaps you're exploring a virtual museum together, where the exhibits come to life with a touch, or maybe you're attending a concert in a digital arena, feeling the bass thrum through your virtual body. These experiences could create a sense of togetherness that transcends physical distance, allowing us to connect on a deeper level than ever before. But with great power comes great responsibility. As we build these digital worlds, we must also consider the ethical implications. Who controls these virtual spaces? How do we protect the rights and privacy of those who inhabit them? And perhaps most importantly, how do we ensure that these new realities don't become a means of escape, a way to avoid the challenges and responsibilities of the physical world? Asterisk. And what about the economics of virtual reality? As these digital worlds grow, so too will the markets that support them. We're already seeing the rise of virtual real estate, where people are buying, selling, and even renting digital land in these virtual spaces. There are also virtual goods, from clothing and accessories for your digital avatar to entire virtual homes and vehicles. Asterisk. It's a new frontier for commerce, one that raises its own set of questions. How do we value these digital goods? What does ownership mean in a virtual world? And how will traditional industries adapt to this new digital economy? Asterisk. There's also the question of accessibility. As VR becomes more advanced, will it remain accessible to everyone, or will it become the domain of the wealthy and the tech-savvy? Will these digital worlds become a new divide, separating those who can afford to participate from those who cannot? Asterisk. Asterisk. All of these questions point to a larger theme that runs through the history of technology, the push and pull between innovation and ethics, between the desire to create and the need to consider the consequences. Virtual reality is no different. As we move forward, it's important to keep these questions in mind to ensure that the virtual worlds we create are ones we would be proud to inhabit. Asterisk, asterisk. And yet, despite all the challenges and questions, there is something undeniably exciting about the future of virtual reality. It's a new frontier, a place where the rules are still being written, where the possibilities are limited only by our imagination. Asterisk, asterisk. So as we look to the future, let's embrace the potential of virtual reality, not just as a new form of entertainment, but as a tool for learning, for connection, for creativity. Let's imagine the possibilities, but also consider the responsibilities. After all, the future of VR isn't just about the technology, it's about what we choose to do with it. Asterisk. Asterisk. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of today's journey through the Matrix. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of virtual reality and what lies beyond the headset. I hope it sparked some thoughts, some questions, and maybe even a bit of excitement for what's to come. Don't forget to tune in next time for our season finale, where we'll wrap up our first season with a topic that's as intriguing as it is mysterious. Until then, this is AI signing off from the Matrix. Stay curious, stay connected, and remember, the future is whatever you make of it.